park proponents and ranchers were setting out hard and fast positions. The park proponents, a lot of them pushing for much bigger park. It needed to be much bigger. Landowners not knowing where it's going to be. How big is it going to be? How is it going to be acquired? Are they going to condemn land? Is it only willing sellers? And there were not a lot of positive answers to those questions. There's great unknowns. And the positions just seemed to get harder and harder, and more entrenched, locked in. And then Nancy came along again.
Tonight we recognize and honor these phenomenal efforts, and I remember them. Those were tough times, and you gracefully pulled us through. So we recognize and honor those efforts that you made to in turn recognize and honor these ancient hills.
And I want to thank you because I know many here had differing views one way or the other, but realized in the long run how valuable it is. And that's really why I mention it tonight, because we don't have that listen and learn and willingness to talk today. And there is nothing more important to us in this country than to have that. It takes debate, it takes different sides, but you can't stand up and say it's the only way.
She was the daughter of Alf Landon, so she very quickly learned that service is a calling. Honor is not given, it is earned. In the spirit of service, she accomplished an amazing feat. She ran hard and 3 times won a U.S. Senate seat. She was a trailblazing woman, but she put on no pretense. She's a down-to-earth person with Kansas common sense. And what about the Flint Hills, these rolling prairie lands? She found a compromise to keep these hills in private hands while enabling a preserve, which we find laudatory, so that thousands of visitors could learn the Flint Hills story. Now, after all these years of service with the world in which to roam, she has chosen to make the Kansas Flint Hills as her home. We appreciate her caring, her courage, and her skills. Nancy Kassebaum Baker, a true friend of the Flint Hills.